Guys, bienvenuto, bienvenido, bienven, arambic, huangyin, slagahi, benvinda, or as we say in English, welcome to another episode of Jungle Travels. Guys, welcome to another episode of Jungle Travels. In today's episode, we're just going to take a little walk down this lovely stretch of the Huddersfield Narrow Canal. I have no idea why I'm talking like this, but join me as we go down the canal. And I'll give you a bit of history on the place. A bit of history on Thomas Telford. I won't give you any history on Thomas Telford, I'm lying to you. Today, I'm going to take you down the canal as I try out a GoPro 7 and see if it's any good. See if it's just the camera I've been looking for to replace my little Huawei. So join me and we'll take a walk in the canal and see what we find. But we'll start here, at the canal tunnel. The longest, highest, deepest tunnel in the country. When this was built, it cost £127,000 back in 1850 to make. 127,000. It's twice its original budget. Was it worth it? I don't know. So why am I having a wander along the canal? Well, if you watch my previous videos, you'll know that I use my phone. It's a good phone, Huawei P20 Pro. Not any problems with it, it's great. But some of my shots have been a bit bouncy, as my friend has pointed out. So, being the kind chap that he is, he said, there's my GoPro 7, why don't you give it a go? So that's what I'm doing. I'm now walking in the canal, holding a GoPro. Do I feel like a bit of a plonker? Maybe. Do I look like a plonker? Maybe. Do I care? No. So, I'm just going to wander down here and take some random shots and see what we can see. I've no idea where this video's going, by the way. See, I've got to admit, sometimes I struggle to find stuff to vlog. But I don't want to be one of them depressing vloggers. You know, the kind who just, I don't want to sit in my van and just go, oh yeah, this is great, shit, weather's raining, can't go out, my van's broke down. I don't want to do all that shit. So if I can't think of anything fun or exciting to do, not that this is that fun and exciting, but you get me. Yeah. If I can't think of anything to do, I won't do anything. So this is just me having a meander, trying out a GoPro and see what we end up with at the end. Not making any promises. Let's have a look. Some little duckies there. You can see them on the canal. There's a train going past. There we go. Look at that. I have to admit, the GoPro is actually easier to use than my phone. I think the problem you have when you're vlogging with your phone is you tend to look at the screen and not the camera. So it kind of looks like you're looking off camera. Whereas what you need to do is look at the camera. Look at the camera. Yeah. So there is one advantage to the GoPro. That's one that I can see anyway. Now apparently it's supposed to be more stabilised, so even though I'm walking along, this shouldn't be bouncing. Don't know if that's true or not, but we shall see. We'll find out when I finished it. Got a nice mill there. Lots of different stuff going on. Little cafe down there. The canal. I actually used to swim in there when I was a kid. I must have been mental. When you look at the colour of it now. And if we look down here, there you go. There's one of the canal locks. So basically the barge comes in there, they open them gates, this fills with water, they sail it into there, shut them gates, open them ones, well, drain it, and then the barge drops down and then it goes into that one. It's quite a clever system really, wasn't it? And yeah, so we'll take a walk along here. Okay, so we've got some nice little barges down there. It's like they're doing some work. There's another train. That one's going to Manchester. A nice little cafe over there. Grandpa Green's, where they make traditional ice cream. Yeah, traditional ice cream. I've got to say actually, they do make really nice ice cream. On a par with the Italian gelatos that I had in Rome. It's probably about the only decent ice cream I've had for quite a while actually over there. That's a nice little place that, if you have a look. It's got some little tents, a bit like incubators really, don't they? Nice little spot, isn't it? Sit by the canal, get drunk. Yeah. Might pop in there for a coffee on the way back. Then again I might not. A nice big swan there. Swan Lake. Yeah. There's Grandpa Green's. Nice little tents there. Smells nice actually. Man there cleaning the drains.
And then they all fill up in the bottom of the bathroom. It's not been used on. Yep. Can't get through.
Yeah. So I'll take a further walk down the canal and see what we can find.
Alright.
Yeah, I do.
You know, professional there.
Just playing about with the camera, see what I can see.
You can sign it with us, sign up with us if you want.
Yeah. Yeah, man there touting the fucking Allen River Trust there. Let's cross the road. A nice little chippy down there. Yeah. It's quite a pleasant walk this, isn't it? All the ducks over there. Old lady feeding them bread. Note, shouldn't really give ducks bread. It's not good for the digestion, they can't digest it properly. If you want to come to the canal and feed the ducks, give them peas. As my 8-year-old daughter told me. Apparently they like garden peas, not frozen or tinned. Morning! Morning! Yeah. Everybody's really pleasant, aren't they? That's what I love about the English countryside. It's really pleasant. You walk through a city or a town, nobody speaks. You know, I reckon if you lived in a city, you could live with somebody next door to somebody for years and never speak to them because they're all just rude. Just that fast pace, they walk around with their heads down and they don't pay attention to each other. Whereas in the country, everybody knows each other. And even if they don't know you, they just let on and go, morning, morning, hello. Yeah, it's nice. It's how life should be. There's another train there. Look at that. Never seen so many trains. There you go. A nice one, isn't it? If a train can be nice. I have no idea where this is going. Now then, bit of local history here for you. This is how important Saddleworth was 150 years ago. That was originally called the Dobcross Loom Works, Now, if you know anything about your history, the Dobcross loom was invented by the Platt brothers. If you actually look over there, the way that little van's running past in the distance, there's a little village between them hills called Dobcross. Hence the name, the Dobcross loom, because it was made in Dobcross. I'm going to sidetrack a minute and just check out down here. If you look down here, I'll take you down. If I can do it without slipping on my arse. There's a nice little tunnel here that takes you under the canal. Oh, not sure what footage we'll get in here, but it's a bit dark. There you go, you can see. Shit. Brings you out the other end. There you go. Look at that. There's a tunnel. So that takes you under the canal. What I've actually come to show you is this place. It's public right of way. No trespassing. So, what's this place? So, this, if you actually look there, you can kind of see just how ornate them buildings used to be back when they were built. They've actually been really nice buildings, and they are currently scheduled for demolition. So this was actually what was called the Dobcross Loom Works. Now, a bit of history for you. The Dobcross loom was invented by a couple of brothers called Platt brothers, a local family who grew up in Dobcross, hence the name, the Dobcross loom. Now, they started building these looms in a cottage in Dobcross, and eventually they got so popular that they ended up, actually look over there, you can see the tower block, there's the offices. Yeah, eventually they got so popular that people, well, they grew to be one of the biggest loom manufacturers in the world. The Dobcross loom was shipped all over the world, and this is where it was built. Now, this was a massive factory compared to the house they had back in Dobcross, but eventually, as you can see, look at the size of the place. But yeah, eventually they grew so big that they ended up basically owning half of Oldham, and the factories spanned. It was one of the biggest industrial complexes in the world. If you actually Google the images of it, I'll try and pop a Google image on for you if I can find one. If you actually It was absolutely huge. But all this is going to get knocked down, and this is going to be the site of the new school. The only thing that's remaining is actually the office block across there. Yeah, it's a shame really, because I think these buildings deserve to be saved. I think there's far too much history here for it to be disappeared. You look at the place, it's gorgeous. I actually love old industrial buildings like this. This is my kind of thing. Old stone industry. Look at it. It's absolutely stunning. Can you imagine this back 150 years ago? The Dobcross Loom Works. Yeah. People have been trying to save it actually. Nobody wants a school here. Well, I'm saying nobody. People do want the school here. They need a new school. The area's got too big and the current secondary schools are shambles. And to be fair, if it wasn't the school, it'd get knocked down to houses. Which has already been earmarked as part of the plan. So I think the school's probably the best option for it. But it is a shame. Would be nice to go inside and have a look. We haven't got permission, and I don't believe in trespassing. I'm already trespassing enough by walking around the grounds. Yeah, this is just my little, just a short video, just to show you a bit of local history. I actually remember when I was about 8 and I used to go to school in this area, coming for a tour here when it was still a factory, when it was still in operation. Yeah, I remember going for a walk around them offices. Sad to see it like this. Do you think the Platt brothers would have sat in there and planned how they were sending the looms out all over the world? Imagine how they must have felt. They were the Richard Bransons and the Alan Sugars of the Victorian era. See the old clock tower up there? Wow. Long time ago. Look at that. Kids have come along and smashed all the windows, which doesn't help the inside of the buildings. Looks like they've tried setting fires on, looking at the brickwork as well. There's an old diesel pump. Yeah. The old iron footbridge where the bosses would have walked along and then gone and checked out all the industry. Oh, look at that. So you can see there where kids are piled up against the door so they can climb in through the top window to get into the pallet factory inside the offices. No respect, have they? The detail on this place was amazing. Can you imagine Platts would have had an office up there? That chimney would have been bellowing smoke out, warming the offices up. Oops. Oh shit, there, right. There you go. So there you go. Here's what's left of the Dobcross loom works. Much like the rest of the Industrial Revolution really, it's just gone. Disappeared into decay. One person can make a difference. From humble beginnings in a little cottage in Dobcross, they took over the world and revolutionised the cotton production industry. Yeah. I mean, mainly around here, before they brought their industry to town. Because I mean, basically Oldham was built around their industry. And before that it was just hill farmers and little hamlets and settlements. So they completely changed the face of Oldham and Sadworth forever. It's mad that, isn't it? You look at the kids walking around today. You see some little 3, 4-year-old, 5-year-old, whatever, playing around. You never know what that kid's going to grow up to be. I look at my kids, I don't know what they're going to be. I know each one has different tendencies. My eldest, he's very much into science. And yeah, he could revolutionise something. Or it could just be my youngest one, who's good with his hands. Who knows? But yeah. We never know what our kids are going to do, how they're going to change the world. But that's it. The Dobcross Loom Works. A sad end to a part of history that should be saved, really. It should be, shouldn't it? And the sad thing is, a lot of people around here who live in these parts, what we call comers in, they have no idea about the history of that place. So, it's only a short one today. Nothing van related. See, one man, one van and a whole country to explore. But I wouldn't say I'm a van life channel. I am a van life channel, but I'm not a van life channel. I'm more than a van life channel. Because I don't want to just limit myself to van life. That's not why I bought a van. I bought a van so I could travel and explore different places. And sometimes them places are on your doorstep like this. Sometimes they're 1,000 miles away. But that's what van life's all about. That's what my channel is all about. Sharing places I know and love with you and finding new places to know and love. New houses being built down there. This village is expanding, as all villages are. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you don't, no hard feelings. Yeah, smash a like if you want, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below. So my verdict, yes, I quite like the GoPro. It's quite easier to use. I have no idea what the footage is going to be like until I actually get home and edit it. So I could have just been talking bollocks for the last 10 minutes and it might look really crap. But we'll find out, won't we? Yeah. What can I say? What else can I say? Ducks. Watch them swim, don't eat them. Look how lovely they are. Happily going about the business. There you go. Thanks for watching. If you're still watching, you might not be. But yeah, join me on another adventure. Coming soon.